I came here to talk to you about something that you mostly try to keep silent, and that's not sex. But let's start with a short experiment. Please, pinch yourself. Do it gently, but I want you to still to feel this unpleasant sensation that you call pain. Muna, you're faking. Okay, now you can stop unless you enjoy it. And let's try to see what is pain. So basically, pain comes to prevent the damage to our body. It also alerts us if something is wrong inside our body, like appendicitis. But as any alarm system, pain can stuck and become persistent. And that's what happened to Ronnie. 22 years ago, Ronnie got injured in a car accident that caused her a back pain. She saw all possible doctors. She tried all possible treatments. And she spent enormous amount of money to manage her pain. And she lost her high-tech job. I believe some of you will find this story familiar. Indeed, chronic pain affects 30% of us. And it could be incredibly frustrating and isolating. But let's try to see what happened to Ronnie to understand how chronic pain develops and maybe to find a way out. So, after the accident, sensors in Ronnie's back started to send the signals to her brain that generated pain. But even when her back was healed and the sensor stopped to send the signals, the brain continuously generated the pain. Why? Let's try to find out looking inside the brain. So, this is a normal reaction to pain. That's how it looks in the brain. And that's how brain response to pain looks like 3 months later when Ronnie's back was recovered. You don't need to be a neuroscientist to see the difference between these two MRI images. So what happened here in these 3 months? Apparently, brain's ability to adjust and to adapt, called neuroplasticity, turned out from Ronnie. Her brain generated new pathways that send painful signals, and the system just stuck, continuously generating the pain. And so we call it neuroplastic chronic pain. And it affects 90% of all people with back pain. And it's not just back pain. People with endometriosis, fibromyalgia, abdominal pain, and many, many other conditions can have neuroplastic pain. Here is a question. Can we end this endless cycle of pain and maybe to find the way out? Okay, so today we have a new therapeutic approach where we use the same feature of our brain to adapt and change neuroplasticity. Pain is interpretation of our brain, and interpretation we can change. So we focus on re-educating our brain. We help our patients to understand the real nature of chronic pain, how it develops in the brain, and how it can misinterpret the signals. We also use sensory and body awareness techniques to help them to distinguish between real and false alarms. So basically, re-educating and implanting these new sensory interpretations, we can break these cycles of neuroplastic pain. We also give a hope of real recovery to our patients instead of endlessly managing chronic pain. But let's go back to Ronnie. So today, Ronnie is pain-free for the last 6 months, and she doesn't need to see any doctors or to use any treatment. And we also run 2 clinical trials to test our approach. So, as you can see, we see significant reduction in pain, but also in symptoms of PTSD, depression, and anxiety that in many cases come together with the pain. So what next? Today, we're trying to spread our approach, helping more patients globally. So we developed new digital therapeutic tools to make our approach accessible online. We're also capturing healing stories to spread our knowledge and to inspire also more patients. And we also run workshops for healthcare professionals to integrate our approach in their practice. And I really hope that if you or your significant ones stuck with chronic pain, we can help you to find the way out and to reclaim your lives. Thank you.